The University of Miami's class of 2020 is graduating under circumstances that nobody expected. Because of the coronavirus pandemic, graduation ceremonies have been pushed until December, and all on-campus activity has been suspended until further notice. That's why everyone at the Miami Hurricane wanted to send our warmest regards to each and every graduating senior at UM.
We put together this special video presentation to say thank you and congratulations to the class of 2020. We got submissions from many student leaders and administrators offering their words of wisdom and well wishes to all of you. We also created an online presentation at themiamihurricane.com honoring your 4 years here. Even though we can't all be together, just know that the UM community is celebrating with you wherever you are.
As I graduate, I want to say thank you to everyone I've met in the past 4 years here. Without everyone that I've been able to call a classmate, friend, and fellow Hurricane, my last 4 years would not have been the same.
We made it. We made it through Hurricane Irma, we made it through Hurricane Dorian, we made it through Hurricane Matthew, and we're gonna make it through this too.
To my fellow graduates, I would like to say, today marks the first day of the rest of our lives. We will never be as young as we are right now.
To my fellow classmates, I'd like to say congratulations, we did it. I know we've all worked really hard to get here and graduate, and I know it's really scary, but it's also really exciting, all these opportunities that will pop up, and I hope that everyone continues to rely on this community.
I think what I'll miss most about UM will be the random interactions that you have on campus. Depending on what kind of day you're having, you never know who you're going to run into, and even if you're having a bad day, you always tend to run into somebody who makes that a little better.
What I'll miss especially about UM is how much we all love being a Cane and how much we all care for one another and are willing to go out of our way to do things for one another because we're Canes. I think that's really unique and special to where we go to school, and I think you should all treasure it for as long as you can throughout college. For those of you who aren't graduating, and for those of you who are, remember that, and remember this network and rely on people because you're Cane forever, even if you're not at UM anymore.
One of the things that the university taught me is resiliency and confidence and leadership. I think the class of 2020 is a great example of how resilient everyone is and what we've been through between hurricanes and this pandemic. But then my leadership experience and having confidence and being able to lead and mentor people and being mentored is something that is so special that the University of Miami students have and always have given, and I just want to continue to give back to it.
The most memorable part of my 4 years at UM was homecoming of my sophomore year. I was in a production of Romeo and Juliet at the Ring Theater, and we were in a tech rehearsal over at the theater by the Rat, and the fireworks started going off, and we were going to try to rehearse through the fireworks, but it was just impossible. So we all, in our costumes and our microphones and heels, ran out towards the lake sprinting. It was a mob of theater kids running to watch the fireworks in our costumes, and it was just magical. And we made it on time and we got to watch the fireworks, and it was really special.
Something I'll miss the most about being a student at UM is the fact that, I was really connected with everyone. I felt, really part of a community that was there to support me, whether or not it was, my friends that I got to see in the org suites or administrators that I might see in passing that, know me and know bits about my life, and I think that's wonderful.
Something I learned throughout my undergrad was that it's better to take risks and step outside your comfort zone than to be complacent and just comfortable with how things are.
One thing that I want to say to the class of 2020 and all of my fellow graduates is that we should be so proud of the accomplishments that we've had, and we should be so proud of all that we've done thus far. And even though we can't have a celebration and a graduation in the traditional sense, it shouldn't diminish or take away from the pride and the happiness and the joy that we get from being able to graduate from Miami and being able to spend these last 4 years here that have helped us grow.
Greetings, senior class. I'm so sorry that we can't celebrate this week and next week with you. The global pandemic has certainly uprooted all of our lives, and none more than yours. And we hope that we'll celebrate in December with your commencement. But in the meantime, I wanted to say congratulations. You've left a legacy, and it will be your time to soar. It might not happen right away as we all as a society grapple with COVID-19, but I have no doubt that because you're a Hurricane, because you've gone through quite a bit in your 4 years, you will absolutely do great in the future. Congratulations, go Canes.
Congratulations to the class of 2020. I'm Deb Lieberman in the Department of Psychology. Special shout out to the psychology and neuroscience majors and minors. You guys did a terrific job. None of you had it easy, but you've all shown great endurance, and I wish you much success. Congratulations.
I would like to congratulate the graduating class of 2020. I'm amazed at what you've been able to accomplish through these difficult times, moving to remote learning, and all of the challenges that we faced together. But still you've persevered, and I admire you all for that. I would like you to focus on your resilience and accomplishments, and always remember that once a Cane, always a Cane.
Hello, graduating class of 2020. My name is Rani Avisa, and I am the Dean of the Rosenstiel School of Marine and Atmospheric Science. I would have preferred by far to congratulate you and your supporting family and friends in person, but very unfortunately, the war we are fighting with the coronavirus is preventing us from doing so. This is of course very disappointing, but this should not deter you from celebrating today your great achievement. In fact, it should be the exact opposite, as your achievements, class of 2020, deserves a very special recognition. We fully appreciate that the transition to virtual education in the midst of your last semester, when you try to complete all your degree requirements, your projects and activities that you had started and maybe were working on for a very long time, came at the worst possible time. And yet you made it. You should be very proud of your achievements. We are very, very proud of you.
Hello graduates, I am Leonidas Pakas, Dean of the College of Arts and Sciences. On behalf of the faculty of the college, I want to recognize your hard work, dedication, leadership, and your successes. I'm incredibly happy and proud of your accomplishments and perseverance during the past several years, and especially over the last couple of months. Chasing your dreams requires efforts and passion. Going through this unprecedented pandemic is a testimony of your resilience. You did it. Go into this world and do great things, and remember that you are always a Cane.
So what does it mean to be a Cane once you've graduated? I think we all recognize that being a Cane means that you're among the best. It means that you've joined one of the most prestigious alumni groups in all of the United States, and that you serve as a shining light of academic, personal, and professional excellence. It means you're part of an amazing community. It means you're part of a larger Canes family. It means you have worked hard and are ready to take on the world to accomplish your hopes and dreams. It means you have swagger. It means you have confidence. It means that you've worked hard and you've achieved a tremendous amount already and only set the foundation for what will come next. We're incredibly proud of you. That's what it means to be a Canes graduate. Good luck, class of 2020, and go Canes!
I really want to thank all of our students in the class of 2020. You are now a graduate and will forever be part of our Canes family. Even though these chaotic times have occurred, exciting milestones have also occurred, such as your completion of university study. I'm very proud of each and every one of you, and I only want to say, go Canes!
Congratulations to the graduating class of 2020. If I have any advice, it's to be a good citizen of the world. Take what you've learned here at UM and make the world a better place around you. That's the greatest gift that you could give to other people and to yourself. Good luck and all the best.
Congratulations to the class of 2020 on your graduation. I'm sure these aren't the circumstances that you imagined when you thought about graduating from UM, but I hope that you've learned from your time here that you can be flexible and you can be somebody who thinks outside the box. And I think these challenging and disruptive times, although they bring with them a lot of uncertainty and a lot of challenges, they also bring a lot of opportunities. Your class is going to be the first class to set their own course in a new world that's really different than the world that went before it. That means that there's a lot of new opportunities to do things in new and different ways that people haven't done them before. And that makes you well poised to set off on a path to discover new things to make the new world that we're living in a better place. And I'm sure that you and your fellow Canes can do it. So congratulations and happy graduation.
So I'll tell you what I most value about you. In these 4 years, those of you who have taken my courses, and those who have heard about them, those who want to take them as postgraduate perhaps, that for 4 years we have built 4 mini farms on this campus. With hard work, moving dirt, putting in water systems, fertilizer, planting, weeding, harvesting. And what we've shown is that we are, and we have become, the pioneers of the wasteland. Right? Give us any piece of campus, no matter how barren, how rocky, how infertile, how sandy, and we will make it green. We come to this university as sprouts, and we grow, and we finally get to harvest. That's what graduation is, for both the staff and the faculty, the professors, and for you, the students. So from strength to strength, I wish you to keep planting and keep growing.
My heart goes out to seniors. I am very sorry that your year ended this way. This year is a bit different. I really wish we could all be together in person to celebrate the accomplishments and the dedication you all have to our school. But I look forward to celebrating with you in December at our graduation.
We want to send you off with wisdom from 3 inspirational figures: Anne Frank, Ralph Waldo Emerson, and Dr. Seuss.
As you have seen, Anne Frank was hiding from the Nazis in a small concealed space for 2 years. Her advice to you: I don't think of all the misery, but of all the beauty that still remains.
The American poet and philosopher Ralph Waldo Emerson told us that what lies behind us and what lies before us are small matters compared to what lies within us.
Finally, from our beloved Dr. Seuss, kids, you will move mountains.
To the class of 2020, know that you are a part of history in the making, not just because of the COVID pandemic, but because of what you have done, what you are doing, and what you are capable of doing. Working with you all has been like eating a pastelito. Sweet, sometimes flaky, but deep down, very good at heart. I'd like you to know that whatever you choose to do and wherever life takes you, you can always choose to come home. Come home to the knowledge you've gained in the last 4 years. The skills you've acquired and the person you have become will always be with you if you ever need to retreat. You should be so proud of where you came from. Be proud of what you have accomplished. Be proud of your work. Be proud of what makes you uniquely you. And know that when you can recognize the light within you, you give others the opportunity to recognize not only your own light, but theirs. My advice is to get clear on your why. Check in with it often. When you're not focused on your why, you can easily get distracted by your what ifs. So make sure when you lose sight of your journey, to look at it as another opportunity to declare your intentions and get really clear on what's my why. You know that being a Cane means you actually not only lived where everyone else vacations, but you got to go to school there. You know that no other Cuban food will ever be as good as what you've had in Miami. And to be a Cane means when someone anywhere north of Orlando says it's hot, you know they're lying because you know the truth. Being a Cane means you get to take with you into the world 4 years of more than just numerous skill sets, but 4 years of events that has led you to who you are and where you are today. And that is exactly where and who you are meant to be. You carry with you a degree of 4 years of all your professors who believe in you and know you got this. Hurricane season doesn't just start June 1st. It starts when you take your first step into the world.
Dear class of 2020, you've made it. We're proud of you.
You've been a blessing to us, and I'm sure that this life ahead is going to be a blessing to you. I will encourage you to continue to be authentic, continue to remember who you are, and also remember that the things that got you to where you are right now have done their job, but you're also going to acquire some new things as you go forward towards your greatness. We're going to miss you here, but you can always come home. Best to you. Go Canes.
When you began your senior year at the U, none of us could have anticipated how different its ending would be. As you finish your last week of classes, I want to commend you for the ways you have adapted to unprecedented circumstances. I hope you will come back to campus for commencement in December. Between now and then, I leave you with one relatively simple piece of advice. Don't miss the great opportunities hidden in the temporary difficulties. Yes, this moment is bittersweet. Physical distance from the friends, loved ones, and mentors that supported you on your way to the milestone of finishing your college education is hard. Yet, the pause on life as we have known it allows us to reconnect and to reflect on life as it should be going forward. One thing is certain, you are equipped to thrive no matter what lies ahead. Congratulations, class of 2020. We look forward to seeing you soon.